From the News Channel 8 studios, this is Let's Talk Live.
It's beginning to look.
Christmas is all about family traditions, but it may be time to retire those recipes your family has been using for years and try something new this holiday season. Chef Jim Benson, owner of 11 Courses Catering, joins us with a delicious Christmas dinner that will please the entire family. So, hey, Chef, how you doing?
Doing great. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Great.
So you're saying forget about the ham and the turkey and do something a little different?
Let's do something a little bit special. You know, it's that magical time of the year. Let's create some magical food on that plate for our friends and family.
Of course.
And so one quick dish, and it's all about ease. We want to do something that is quick, easy to entertain so that, you know, we can entertain and have fun with our family.
Right.
And then,
enjoy
you know,
some good eats.
Exactly. So here we're going to do a wonderful pumpkin ravioli. With that is a sage sausage kind of cream sauce, right? So we cook our ravioli ahead of time for ease. The guests are over. Our sausage is already cooked in the pan. We'll simply add that ravioli to that. And to the pan, add some sage to crisp up in the oil, a little bit of garlic, teaspoon of garlic. And then to that, we'll start to get our amaretto reducing. So this is really going to add a great flavor for the holiday.
What made you suggest pumpkin?
I would say, you know, it's something that's versatile. You get the element of the sweet and savory. It just, you know, whether it's for Christmas or other holiday parties, it just really just says, hey, this is a festive time of year. To that, we'll add a couple, like a quarter cup of heavy cream. And we'll let that reduce down. And then a little bit, about a tablespoon of maple syrup. You know, just to really play off. Yes, you know, maple sausage, you can't go wrong with that. Kind of stir that, let it reduce by half, add a little bit of sea salt, and you have a simple pasta dish, but taste so 5-star.
So the pumpkin is already in the
pumpkin is inside the ravioli. You know, just you cook off some pumpkin, you know, stuff it in your ravioli. But you can buy that from the store. You know, get your favorite ravioli, whatever you have at your local grocer, and then make this wonderful sauce. If you want to have the pumpkin element, throw a little pumpkin puree in the sauce, and you have the same dish. So while that's reducing, we have a couple other wonderful dishes.
Yeah, what else is this?
Well, it's all about ease. So I say utilize that oven around the holidays, so you're not having all these pots and pans to clean up. So we have a wonderful duck breast with a orange reduction, some spinach. Throw it in the oven, pull it out when the guests arrive.
Is this orzo?
Actually, it's slivered almonds. Just a little bit of toasted almonds with that. Yeah. A rib roast. It just screams the holidays with some wonderful dried figs and dates. Throw it in the oven again.
So it get a little sweet because of the fig.
Yeah, just to cut the richness of that beef.
That sounds yummy.
And some, you know, Brussels sprouts. You know, we need to convert the kids.
Sprouts.
Yeah, you know.
So you've already put them in the oven, got them a little brown on one side?
Yeah, just use some butter, some great olive oil, some preserved lemon,
I like them.
and bacon.
If you cook them, you can put them in half and put a little olive oil on the thing and then a little salt and pepper and then boom, you're done.
Go simple. You know, let the vegetables speak for itself. And so as you see, it just reduces down to this luscious sauce. Plate it up.
I would have never thought about using sausage though.
Yeah, you know, it really kind of cuts that sweetness of the pumpkin and the maple. And you know, we want layers of flavor.
Of course.
You know, so, and then of course, last but not least, to make it really fun, finish it with some Parmesan and some crushed ginger snaps. And, you know, it'll be a dish that the family talks about for the next year to come.
All right, we got a fork. So while we're finding a fork, let me ask you, or you might just have to use that big spoon. I'm okay with that too. I'm not too picky. So for beginner cooks, such as myself, who the only thing I'm famous for is starting a fire, seriously, that's a true story. What do you suggest I try? This is my first Christmas as a married woman.
Right. Yeah. I would say, you know, really try to go simple. Go with something that is that means something to the family, because they're going to be impressed by, you know,
being
the
able
thought.
to eat it is what they want.
Right. They want to be able to eat it. You know, stay within your level, but you know, a great roasted meat is something that, you know, you just got to get the timing right. You know, keep it simple. A wonderful roast, salt and pepper, some rosemary in the oven, and you can't go wrong.
All right, so let's try this.
Yes.
So again, now what are the ingredients here again?
All right, so we have pumpkin with some ginger snap, sausage, maple, some amaretto, some cream.
Amaretto, all the things that I really like.
Oh yeah, and you know, there's no mistake. This is a holiday feast.
This is delicious.
Thank you.
Man, come on. Wow. This is so good. And it's the graham crackers that give it a little crunch on top.
The ginger snap gives it a little crunch and a little bit of heat from the ginger, you know.
Yeah, that's really really good.
Sprouts, my favorite.
Yeah, Brussels sprouts are good. Try that piece right there.
Oh my goodness.
Just get the big spoon out.
It does not disappoint.
Well, the big one. That's okay. That is really
So we
yummy.
do Christmas at the Wright and O'Shea house.
That's right.
With the holidays, go big or go home, you know?
So let me ask you an odd question as a chef.
Yes, ma'am.
Any tips for how we shouldn't overeat or how to avoid overeating?
Well, as you can see, I've done extensive research in the area, and you know, I might have lost the battle, but not the war. So, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, try to go with smaller portions, pace yourself. There's going to be a lot of temptation through the holidays, through the evening, and you know, don't feel guilty about it.
I think when you're eating rich stuff like this, you eat smaller portions of it anyway. Because if you know,
maybe throw in a salad in there somewhere.
That's what you have the Brussels sprouts for.
Yeah, exactly, for good measure.
Man, Chef, this is so good. Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.